Hi guys, it's Danny. This is my very first process video. Yay! I'm doing this for Sandra and Lisa's design team. It's called the SNL design team. They have a blog. They also have a new Facebook page. So make sure you go check them out. And this is going to be my layout for their design team and my very first process video. So let me know how I do. Anyway, I'm just showing you a bunch of different products that I'm going to try and use. And I think I'm going to show you the picture I'm going to use in just a second too. Okay, any day. Here it is. Okay, this is a mixture of Maggie Holmes original line. 90% of what I use on this layout is older products. It's mostly Maggie Holmes original line. And the Pure DIY shop from Crate Paper, the original DIY shop. And Fancy Pants, What a Wonderful Day. I also use a combination of thickers, and then I did use my new Pink Fresh Studio letter stickers that I got from Cassie at Paper Issues. Okay, now I've picked out a few pieces of paper from Maggie Holmes's collection. And I am just, now I think I'm messing with my cutter. This is a music paper, a music background from her original signature line. And of course, because I'm filming for the first time, I'm going to have trouble with my cutter. I never have trouble with it. I love that cutter. And of course, I don't know what happened, but it kind of came out of the socket or out of the groove. So I'm messing with it right now, trying to get it to go back in. And it doesn't really go back in perfectly, but I'm going to use it anyway, and I'm going to make it work. And here I am. See, you can tell I'm still having a little bit of trouble, but anyway, I use it anyway. And I'm using this music background because I'm going to do this page of me and my son, and pretty much I wanted it to be about his singing. He loves to sing, and I'm just realizing now that he's recently moved that I miss so much hearing him sing, like every day. Pretty much from the time we wake up till we go to sleep, he's singing or humming or something. Like, I love it and I miss it desperately. And anyway, I call him my songbird, so this is about that. It's about my son, and it's going to be titled My Songbird. Now I'm just doing different layers. Yeah, I wanted to have like a 1/4 inch or so, maybe a little more than a 1/4 inch around. And so I'm just gluing that down, and now I'm gonna decide that I want this to be a little bit smaller, and I'm gonna cut it just with my scissors because I don't want it to be too perfect. So I'm just kind of building my layers. I love that picture of my baby. I guess he's not a baby, but he'll always be my baby. And now what am I doing? I'm trying to figure out if I want, some more layers, different, if I want to bring in another color. So you're going to see me mess around with different scraps. In the beginning, I showed you a folder I have with a lot of different, just scraps and pieces of paper that I wanted to use up. Now I've got a tag here, and that again is from Maggie Holmes. And I'm just trimming it, and then I decide that I'm going to make a hole because I want it to actually be a tag. And then I decide I don't want it to open because the inside just looked too girly. And he has no problem with me using girl colors or pink or anything, so I throw pink on almost everything, and he's totally used to it and totally fine with it. And now I'm just digging for more layers, more scraps so I can add layers. And now I'm going to put a hole. And I know eventually I'm going to get, there's my twine. And I have a couple of these iris containers that I keep my twine in. And now I'm pulling out some cork. Again, I just like to give different elements to my page, different textures. not just paper, but stickers and different textures, whether it's glitter or raffia or anything that has a different feeling to it. Like I love cork right now. You see me right now doing the gold. I'm edging them all with the gold. I love that ink, you guys. I'm sure if you've been watching my videos, you know I'm obsessed with it. It's like it's my newest ink actually. It's called Delicata and it's gorgeous. I mean, it looks like you've embossed it. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just really vibrant, absolutely gorgeous. And so I've just inked a lot of my edges with that. Now I'm gluing down lots of different layers and I'm just trying to tuck them so that everything kind of overlaps. I really like my layers to touch or overlap in some way. Now I'm cutting another piece of this. This is the back side of that paper with the floral on it. And it's Maggie Holmes. I'm trying to figure out where I want to put it. I'm going to ink the edges here soon. Oh, I tried a few others and I didn't like them as much. So I'm going to go back to that, ink the edges. You can tell I go over it several times because I really want it to be prominent and show up. In the still pictures, you should be able to see it a lot better. And there will be, I think I have 4 or 5 still pictures at the end, so you'll be able to see everything really good. And I'm just doing some more layers, trying to figure out where I want to put it, and I decide to put it there. Oh, I got a little bit on my desk, so I wiped it up with a wipe. It came right off. And let's see. Now I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put my picture. Here I am again trying to use my doily. That was the doily stamp. And I keep trying to make it work on this layout, but I just can't see, I don't know, some reason I just didn't really care for it. Now I'm popping up my picture. I do this quite a bit on my layouts. I really like, almost always, at least one of my photos is going to be popped up on Pop Dots. I just think it, I don't know, I just like it. I think it looks really good. This is some tissue paper that I got from Cassie whenever she sends you packages, and Cassie is from Paper Issues. I love her. I love her tissue paper. It's like not gingham, but houndstooth, black and white houndstooth, and I save it almost every time because I just think it's so pretty, and I have been meaning to use it on a layout, and I pulled it out, crumpled it up to give it even more texture and more dimension. I was gonna try and use my tiny attacher and then realized, nah, it's too far in the middle of the page and I didn't feel like taking it apart. So I just used my glue, and now I'm gonna put my picture on. I'm going to mess with that top right corner a little bit because it's almost a little bit too dimensional, but I'll mess. There's a little bow that's from the new DIY shop. It's I don't know what you would call that. Linen, kind of like a linen, a really soft linen bow. You guys have probably seen them. That's from the brand new DIY, and I think that is from Simple Stories, I want to say. And then I did my journaling, and on my tag, and my journaling says, hold on. My journaling says, when you sing, it fills my heart with such joy, which is totally true. So, and now I'm messing with a tag that I got from Rhonda, who's Heart Music Soul RJ. Hi, Rhonda, thank you. And this is, she did it on her silhouette, and she sent that to me, and now I'm going to back it in my new gold paper I got from Hobby Lobby. This paper is awesome. Their gold paper, I don't know if it's actually, it didn't say what brand it is, so I don't know. That's my favorite glue pen from Zig. It's the best. I've been using it for years and years. I've been scrapbooking for, feels like forever, I think since 1996. So, and I love that glue. Anyway, so I backed it with that gold glitter. Now I'm putting a bunch of twine in my tag, and the twine came from the Gossamer Blue kit that I won. I won that on the YouTube hop here, and I love it. It's got it's white with the gold intertwined. It's perfect for the layout. So now I'm gonna mess. You're gonna see me fiddle with it, and now I'm going to put it on Pop Dots, and those are my thicker Pop Dots. I have like 3 or 4 different ones. that have different, you know, thicknesses. So some are thinner than others and some are thicker. These are my thickest ones. I think they're from, yeah, they're from Michael's. They're from Recollections. So I'm just messing with the placement so that I can overlap them and getting all the popped, yeah, just trying to mess with placement again. And now I'm going to put some just on the bottom so that I can overlap them and they'll stay flush with my picture. And now what am I doing? Let's see. Oh, now I'm looking for one of those buttons from Fancy Pants from What a Wonderful Day. These have been in my stash for, I don't know how long. At least a year, maybe two. And so I got to use one of those arrows and it just happened to go perfectly. Putting down my tag with my journaling. Messing with that corner some more. You're going to see me mess with that corner a little bit. And I think now I am trying to decide what to do next. I think I'm looking, I want to do, I know what I want to title it, but I'm trying to figure out exactly what to use. And I also know that I want to do another cluster, another embellishment cluster. So I'm looking at the stickers and also at the chipboard, trying to find something to go. And so this is from the We Are Memory Keepers. It's just like a pennant, like a banner. And I knew I wanted to bring that in somewhere, so you see me fiddle with that, figure out placement, and then I decide I like it here. But I'm going to take it off and put a pop dot on it because I like the edge to stick up like a real banner would to give it movement. And now I'm going to find the other Y, hopefully. Yep. And close those back up. Then I'm going to start doing my other embellishment cluster. This is from the Pure, if you guys remember those, the pinwheels from the Pure. Got several of those left. Here I am again with with my doily stamp, and then I realized quickly now I want to bring in the cork, so I bring in some cork here. And I mess with these a little bit too, just trying to get the placement right, because I want them to layer on top of each other to give it a little more dimension. And messing with it still. And I finally decide, okay, I like it. Now I just got to add more to it. And this is another tag. It's a smaller like sticker, and it came from the DIY shop, from the original DIY shop from Crate Paper. So this has been in my stash for a while too. I think this is like a year and a half to 2 years ago that this came out. Because the purpose of this challenge from the SNL design team is to use your stash. That's why 90% of what I've used here is older. And maybe 10 to 15% is new, but most of this is a year or more, 2 years older. So I'm just tying a little bow in it because I love twine. I add twine in some fashion or another to almost every page or layout I do. I'm putting a little glue on my finger. I like to put just a tiny bit on the ends of when I use twine, and it just helps it does it so that way it stays good. It's kind of like what people do with the Mod Podge, but you can just do it with the Eileen's tacky glue. Just put a little bit on there and it stays, and so it stays exactly how you formed it, and then the ends don't fray, and it just holds it really well and looks really nice. And now I'm putting down my letters, and these are flat. Like I said, they're from the Pink Fresh Studio. They're new, and I really love them. There's some other colors I want to get. Cassie hasn't gotten them in the shop yet, but I'm looking for them. They're going to be out soon. And then this is from Maggie Holmes's original line, and they're thickers, and I think they're called daiquiri. I accidentally threw away the packaging, so I'm pretty sure they're called daiquiri. They're that chunky, thick glitter. Oh, I love it so much. And then these ones I'm putting on now are from Dear Lizzie, and they're thickers as well, and they are called Lemon Drop. And they're really beautiful, chunky glitter, and they're like a turquoise, like perfect, beautiful turquoise color. And let's see. Oh, I'm going to put on one of the Martha Stewart chunky gold photo corners. And I'm going to mess with this because I have a pop dot under there that, you know, I thought I had far enough in so I could layer something there, but I didn't have it quite far enough down, so I just had to move it, but I got it. And I love those photo corners. I feel like I put them on almost every layout or every other layout because I just love gold, and I love glitter, and I'm just trying to get some of the gold off. I'm almost done with my layout. Now I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show you some close-up pictures too. I add a few more things. Look for it in the still pictures. I add some stickers and some cork, and yeah, some more chipboard. So thank you so much for watching my very first process video. Sandra and Lisa, I hope you like it. I know I'm going to get better as time goes on since this was my very first one. But thank you so much. And you guys let me know what you think. And I will talk to you soon. Have a great night. Bye, you guys. Make sure to go check out Sandra and Lisa's website and like their Facebook page. Okay, guys. Hopefully you've already seen us and heard about us. Thanks again. I will see you soon. Bye, guys.